playThe pit stop. Which midfield team will finish on top? 129 Jenny Gow and Sam Collins answer your social media questions ahead of the Mexican Grand Prix. 129 Mexico City. Fernando Alonso wants to prove he is the best racing driver in the world by participating and winning in as many forms of racing as possible. After his debut at the Indy 500 earlier this season, Alonso will take part in the Daytona 24 Hours in January next year. Although not part of motorsport's Triple Crown, which Alonso is targeting before the end of his career, Daytona will mark his debut in a prototype sports car and could be seen as preparation for an assault on the Le Mans 24 Hours later that year. "I want to be the best racing driver in the world, and to do that you need to compete in different series and win in different cars," he said when asked why he had accepted the drive at Daytona. "Sometimes you need to get out of the small world of F1. This is smaller than motorsport. Motorsport is more than F1. Fernando Alonso will add the Daytona 24 Hours to his extracurricular activities next year. Ronaldo schemed FBGT image says, "I said in Austin my plans in motorsport are much greater than anyone can think." Alonso said the main aim is to learn from the experience, but admits he will be going into the weekend targeting victory. "It is my first time in a prototype car, so it is a nice experience that will hopefully help me in the future as well in whatever series one may compete in. Like Indy 500, it is a learning race, a challenge for myself, going out of my comfort zone of Formula One in a completely different car and different series. The traffic that you have there in the race and many things that you have to learn from zero. That will probably help me as a driver to make my style better in any series. There is no doubt that when we will be there, the victory will be in our heads, as we don't go to any race just to participate, we go to win it. That is the same for the future as well, with more things happening in the future. That would be a nice preparation." Alonso will race for United Autosports at Daytona, which is owned by McLaren executive director Zak Brown. The Spaniard has just signed a new contract to remain at McLaren next year and says Brown's willingness to let him race elsewhere is a refreshing change from previous team principals. "I've been trying this for 8 or 9 years and I could not succeed with previous bosses I had before. Zach understands motorsport is bigger than what we think, and some of the experiences we had from Indy 500 added value to McLaren in the US and its approach. It was a win-win situation for everyone, and I am happy with this approach."